Donald Trump himself realizes it's a long shot that he keeps his job. He knows. And he's not going to do anything crazy because he knows he has another shot at this 4 years from now. I don't know whether he get the nomination. I don't know whether he wants it. But if he does want it, he's got 73 million votes the last time. So he's got to take that into account. The only president of the United States who was ever elected twice, non-consecutive terms, was our old pal Grover Cleveland. Throw him up there. There he is. Former mayor of Buffalo, New York, former governor of New York. Now, Grover, in 1884, beat James Blaine. Wow, James Blaine. And he became president. In 1888, Grover lost to Benjamin Harrison, although he beat Harrison in the popular vote. But Harrison had more electoral votes. And then Grover was so teed off, a la Donald Trump. There's Benjamin Harrison, another exciting guy. But Grover was so teed off because he won a popular vote, but he lost the electoral vote. He came back in 1892, and he beat Harrison. And he's the only president, Grover Cleveland, in history that won 3 popular votes consecutively. He came back, and unfortunately for President Cleveland, there was a massive economic collapse in his last term, second term, and they couldn't get rid of him fast enough. So could Donald Trump do it? Yes, he could. Yes, he could. No doubt in my mind. I'm not going to say it's a lock because there's a lot of things that happen in 3 years. When I say 3 years instead of 4, because that's when you have to start. A lot of things could happen. All right, the economy goes down, Trump's position goes up. If the economy stays vibrant, no more COVID. I think COVID's going to be gone, as I told you yesterday, by the summer. We're going to do some COVID reporting tonight. All right. But there are Republicans who want to go, who would compete against Donald Trump. And, the party itself, they're divided inside. Not the voters. Republican voters like him. But the party inside, but. Now, in order to run again, 3 years from now, Donald Trump has to stay visible. And the only way to do that in the United States of America is to go on television. That's it. Okay, no other way. So I expect Donald Trump to go on television. I do. Now, how that unfolds, I don't know. I will know, but I don't know now. Trump himself doesn't really have a preference. He's listening. He's listening. But he doesn't have his mind made up on anything. It's all speculation. But if Donald Trump signs on with a television news operation, and I think it would be a new one, as I said, I don't think he's going to go to the ones that are on now. He would do damage to the establishment TV operations, which are on the skids anyway. If you read my column on BillO'Reilly.com, I lay that out. So Donald Trump would succeed. He would bring a lot of people in to watch it. But does Trump want to do 5 nights a week? No, he doesn't. All right? So it'd have to be a really well thought out, here's Donald Trump. He's on this operation. This is what he's going to do. But he has to do it. He can't just go down to Florida for 3 years and play golf and run his real estate empire. Can't. He's got to stay involved. And he wants to. He loves the spotlight. You know that. Everybody knows that. So I expect by summer 2021, you're going to see something. But I could be wrong. I'm just guessing now. And finally, what I told you yesterday is absolutely imperative for Donald Trump's future. He's got to do analytics of this vote. He's got to hire an analytics company, hire the guys at MIT or Cal Poly or somebody, come on in and analyze the odds of Philadelphia and Pennsylvania overturning a 600,000 vote lead. What are the odds of that? You need analytics. You need math. It's 2% or 10% or 20%. And you need it in 5 places. I don't want to be repetitive, but I'll just go over them. Fulton County, Georgia, Detroit, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Clark County, Vegas. You got to do the analytics and then present that to the American people. Look at this. There's a 3% chance of this happening, or whatever it may be. So they should be on that now. I don't even think they thought about it. And if they do that and Trump then steps aside and says, look, I'm going to step aside because I don't want violence in this country. I love my country. I'm going to step aside. Joe Biden's going to be president. But I know that this was a fraudulent election, and here are the analytics to back it up. Very strong position. Now, I don't know if any of this is going to happen. The final thing that Donald Trump has to do, and I don't know whether he's going to do it or not, is he's got to campaign for the two Republican senatorial candidates in Georgia. He's got to get down to Georgia, hold a huge rally, and have them on stage with him. He got to do that because the Republican Party needs to control the Senate. Now, the Georgians, the Republicans in Georgia, love him, love Trump. And that would give those two Republican candidates a huge boost. Now, is Donald Trump going to do that? I don't know. But if he did it, it would help him, not just the Republican Party. They would owe him. The House of Representatives, by the way, I haven't told you this before, is 219 to the Democrats, 207. 207 for the Republicans. 9 Republican pickups. And there are 9 races not called. And I think they're going to pick up 6 out of those. That's like this. So Pelosi's power, way down. And in 2022, if the economy falters a little bit, Republicans are going to win the House. And if the nonsense continues from the progressive left, which it absolutely could, then the Republicans will control the House and the Senate, and Biden will sit there. What's Biden going to do for 2 years? And that, again, would enhance Donald Trump's power on a comeback basis. Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. As you all know, the dollar is at a 10-year low, and November could spell real trouble. That's why I recommend you consider physical gold and silver, and the only company I do business with in this area is American Hartford Gold. You can call them right now. Make sure you tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you a free gold coin on your first qualified order. Since I have been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold's up over 40%, silver over 60%. So please don't wait. Call them now, 877-444-GOLD Gold, 877-444-GOLD Gold, or text GOLD to 65532.